everybody. As you know, welcome, it's Friday. As you know, I am not a fan of trading on Friday. Anyway, so I thought I would come up with a list of 10 things that you can do on Friday instead of trading. Number 1, adopt a puppy. That's like a long-term, there are long-term consequences to adopting a puppy, so maybe adopting a puppy is not the best idea. Yeah, no adopting of a puppy. Wait, I need that. Okay, number 2, you could watch a movie. Watching a movie is a great idea because it will take tons of time out of your day, and you will not be able to trade during that time. You might watch something like, well, there really aren't any. That's probably not a good idea. There aren't any really movies that I would recommend to you right now, so that's not a really good one. Number 3, you might help a friend in need. Say your friend was falsely accused of a crime. Maybe he was at a drive-in movie, and maybe he stabbed somebody with a knife because your gang and their gang were against, this is basically the plot of the movie The Outsiders, which I love. So maybe going back, that would be the movie you could watch, but that's not really, you probably don't have any friends that stabbed anybody at a drive-in movie, so that probably doesn't work either. You could eat a lot of Starbucks donuts and get so sick to yourself that you won't really want to do anything, including trading. It's possible that I have a Starbucks-related problem. Number 5 was just go to Starbucks. So that kind of turns up twice on the list. Not relevant. Number 6, catch up on your vendettas. Maybe you have someone that owes you money and you could go shake them down for the money. Or maybe you want to get revenge on something. This is not really a nice thing to do, so that's probably not going to happen either. I don't know why I would, doesn't matter. Number 7, you could go buy an iPhone X. I kind of refuse to call it the iPhone 10 because it's an X. And if they wanted it to be 10, they just write the number 10. I actually did pre-order that. It should come in sometime in December of 2021. Number 8, practice your Fight Club moves. That's a good idea. I think I might need to do a little bit of that right now.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Number 9, which is my favorite answer. Why don't you just trade anyway? All this arbitrary, don't trade on this day, do trade on that day, probably doesn't matter anyway. Have the best Friday, everybody. I'll see you next week.